Shout out to the Hype Magazine.
And we right here with the Hype Magazine. You already know what it is.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the live session with the Hype Magazine. I'm your editor-in-chief, Dr. Jerry Doby, and today, I have the distinct honor of talking to a young lion out of Long Beach originally, but global citizen, global impact that this brother is making. I first ran into him when he talked about, I heard somebody say, hold up, I'm not and I'm like, at 60, yeah, I'm on that. I can talk my trash and move around. And then
Right.
secondly, backed up with a joint called On Everything. I have used each of these songs for a purpose. It's not about just the music. This young man really has a purpose, has a story, and he's impacting and teaching daily gems. If you haven't watched his daily gems on Pookie F'n Rude, Instagram or social media, you're missing out because he's a very aware young lion. I really appreciate you, Pookie F'n Rude. Thank you so
Appreciate you for having me, man.
Man. All right, I got a disclaimer. I'm from the land, so I'm gonna be extra friendly. And I'm old with sons, and I'm watching this young man celebrate one of the finest traditions of California. I'm talking about following, Roger Clayton and Uncle Jam's Army, one of the first promoters to ever really bring a hip hop show to California. Lonzo Williams, World Class Wrecking Crew, who he began in the trenches as a promoter and giving other opportunities. And that tradition is of leadership. We're gonna start there, brother.
That's basically how it started, man. If you really want to get technical, I wasn't even really thinking nothing much of it growing up. I was just thinking like, dang, what we gonna do after school on Fridays?
Mhm.
That's what I was thinking, you feel me? So it's like, this was in the days when we didn't have people doing flyer designing and printing and all this. What we did, you remember Paint on the computer? The app Paint? Yeah, go on Paint and just put something on there, party here with the address and this and that, print them out and give them out at school type thing. So it did start, the trenches is young days. It started from throwing like the Friday night events, then at the youth centers, I'm promoting the parties, went from that to doing house parties. You know what I mean? Did a house party when I was in 11th grade, and I was like, oh dang, this is what it's gonna bring back. This is the type of thing I'm doing. When I seen that, I said, oh yeah. So after that, just kept going, and house parties turned into doing real parties because a lot of my friends that we was growing up with ended up being doing music, and now they getting popping, and you know what I mean? It just all worked itself out, but I had to pay attention to what we was doing just out of fun and make it actually something. I wasn't supposed to be doing this promotion stuff or nothing.
I completely understand. It's better when it hits like this organically, and people know. I think one of the first things that really caught my attention was, on the long form when you were doing the promotion for the joint. Hold up, you're like, look, if you ever graced one of my stages, ever been to one of my parties, I'm like, that's right. Call for them people to show their loyalty.
Yeah, you have to, because it's like this. I'm not the type of person that you have to ask for help. I've never been that person. I'm a strong believer in taking the initiative and putting yourself in position to what it is you're doing. If I'm the one promoting these parties and I'm broadcasting this and broadcasting that, so if one of the homies got a song that's out or a new artist or this and that, and I know them, are they from the area? If we from the same area, or even, it don't have to be because I'm from Long Beach, they gotta be from Long Beach. No, you're from the West Coast and you're putting on for the West Coast and you're doing something, causing an impact. I'm going to take the initiative and make sure that the West Coast that I deal with know about you, so the West Coast that they deal with would know about you, and it's a ripple effect. You feel me? But a lot of people don't have that type of integrity or generosity, So, but me, I do stuff and I don't look for anything in return. I just know if it's something that I need from y'all that takes nothing but your mouth or your feet to make it happen, then y'all better do it. You know what I mean? So it's paying homage. Like how I'm paying homage saying we birthed the West. They didn't do nothing but put a platform out there for us to follow, a blueprint. a lot of people ran away from that blueprint. We are the West Coast. So what I'm doing is rebirthing the West and making sure that they really hear this sound again, you know?
I like that you kept with the community focused drive.
Yeah, you got to. You got
Right.
to be able to get stuff like me. I like to take my homies out their regular adaptation. The fact that I do the promotion and the cooking, and I was able to get outside of Long Beach and see what else is out there. I feel it's my job and duty to go ahead and grab some of them who I see with potential or doing something bigger if they just seen an outlet or somewhere to go. So I try to involve everybody, bro. Like that's one thing about me. I might be from Long Beach, but I'm from here, the West Coast. So I mean, if we can't all format something together for us, then I don't know why you're around me. And that's the type of person I am. I don't care where you from. You a man before a member. So it's like we got to make sure we remember that. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't know their purpose. I know my purpose. I've lived in it too long to not know my purpose. And it's just like every time I try to get away from it, it's something that draws me back to it. I'm not here to complain, make excuses, or sit here and be selfish. I'm here to allow my light to shine and shine my light on others so they light can shine, motivate, inspire. I believe in half of this generation of people more than they believe in themselves. But it's up to me to show them an example of what believing in yourself can do. And that's where we at right now. I got tired of focusing my channels and beliefs on, oh, I know you can make it. So I put all my time in there and promote them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do all this stuff. Now it's only been 1 year exactly. I focused on myself and put all the time on myself. Within that 1 year, everything we're talking about and that how you know me and this, that, and the other, that's how it's come to pass. So but that's just from a year of focusing and believing in myself. Oh my God. It's a it's a wrap.
When you put work clothes on your dreams and then you show the construction crew that you're leading,
Right.
you know what I mean, how to follow your example. All right. Everybody necessarily ain't gonna be the star, but you creating this organically and presenting an authentic opportunity.
Right.
You're teaching in construction terms, you're teaching the concrete pours who help to lay the foundation, the bricklayers who help put together brick by brick, the framers. You're showing them step by step in application by taking the homies and saying, okay, I see you got this, I see you got that. I'm learning all the nuts and bolts of the business. I'm gonna pass that along, give you opportunity to work too. So more about the music. As you're looking forward, it's about giving someone an opportunity not only to feed themselves, but their family, and to change the narrative that just because you're from XYZ geographical area, that you can't excel. So,
Right.
shout out to you.
Appreciate it, man.
I love that you're believing in the movement. You're encouraging the dreamers.
Yeah, a lot of people dreaming, man.
Yeah, but you put work clothes on the dreams.
Right.
And it's
Yeah.
manifesting like that. Talk to me about,
Manifestation is big.
do you remember like the actual benchmark moment where you said, okay, let me step off the porch on this one and really
Yeah.
talk to me?
I went to jail.
Mm,
Like I said, I wasn't supposed to be doing this promotion stuff.
mm,
I graduated early. I graduated from high school at 16. Feel me?
mm.
So I had applied for all black colleges. And it was Clark Atlanta, Tennessee. Um Clark Atlanta, Tennessee, Tuskegee, Lemoyne Owens, and there was one more. Clark Atlanta, Tennessee, Lemoyne Owens, Tuskegee. And yeah, there was one more. I forgot the other one. But I know I was supposed to go to Tuskegee,
Mm,
you know?
mm,
And I was going for computer engineering. And you know, English, of course, is my main major.
mm.
Computer engineering, I was going to go for the skill and the trade and all that. And I was excited. I was going to HBCU. Yeah, graduated at 16. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ended up going to the IE. Was out there for the summer or whatever. Summer passed. And getting ready to go ahead and go to school. I ended up getting in the fight. And with them getting to that fight, you know, I caused great bodily injury to the person that I fought. And it was my first offense and everything, but it just didn't look too good. Me, going to HBCU, I'm already inflicting fights. But I didn't cause it, but you know what I mean? And I had everything. I had character letters from pastors, from counselors. I had everything you could think of. You'd be like, wow, why is this kid going to jail? He fought. He didn't shoot nobody. He defended himself. I guess the judge had other plans.
Mm.
And at first I was mad, but then like I had to say, life come with lessons and lessons come with other adventures to keep going. And that was a lesson that I had to learn. That sometimes you get to the level of things in life and where you think you're supposed to be, that's not where you're supposed to be. It's just to show you that you can accomplish and do it. And by the judge giving me time and everything like that, I ended up not going to school because I was in jail. I didn't feel like having to resurface and say, I could do this. Let me try this. No, the whole momentum of that was over.
Mm.
So all I knew was to do what I knew, hit these streets and allow my spirit and my vibes to take over. So that's what I did. I made sure that I was mentally right after getting out of jail, make sure everything was handled, make sure I didn't have to worry about anything. The judge charged me with a P245, likely to produce great bodily injury.
Mm.
No firearm was used. The deadly weapon is no firearm. The deadly weapon was my fist. So that explains why every day you see me walking around smiling, motivating, cracking jokes. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If I make 100 people smile in a day, I can't be mad because if I get mad, I'm gonna want to use my hands. If I use my hands, then that's a bad thing, you know?
Mm.
So,
Besides,
like
besides,
that.
I'm sorry. Besides coming up in the streets, did you have any professional training with them hands? Were you in the gym?
Yeah,
Is that why you caught so much grief inside the courtroom? Because you had
it could
training?
be. It could be. Yeah. I'm not putting the blame on nobody but myself.
Oh
I
no, no.
should have just reacted. I should have just reacted in a different way. But at the time, I can't just allow anybody to push me. It was one of them type of push from the back where your neck jerk, you
Oh,
know? So I couldn't do stuff, nothing but be responsive to how my neck jerked. It hurt. So, and the fact that I'm left-handed, it made it worse. He thought I was about to hit him with a right. I came clear smooth where it was open, cracked him, and he hit the ground face first. So, I had to pay for them damages and stuff like that. I'm not proud of it. But then again, I look at things like if that didn't happen, I wouldn't be on this interview with you. I'd be behind somebody's computer engineering it and nobody know who the hell I am. You get me?
yeah,
So
tracking.
everything happened for a reason. Um, once that happened, that's when I was at my breaking point. I was like, all right, I'm not about to go back and do all this studying and everything and re-enter where I was already superior at. I'm gonna just do what I know. That ain't gonna take no time. I ain't gotta meet nobody qualifications. I can just do what I love to do, involve myself with people and have a good time. That's when I start going hard with the promotions and throwing events.
Okay.
Um, Paying a price, and shit, setting up my own events. And from there, I never looked back.
I
So
really
I knew from
wait.
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I really love the way you're explaining it and your mantra, living the industry as opposed to clocking in and out. Like
Right. You gotta
your
live
life,
it.
your life is actually the fabric of your future. And you're actively
Yeah.
engaged in it, not waiting on anybody else to lay it out for you. So I really love that. And what you're
That's
showing,
like that's like somebody laying out your drawers before you put them on.
Roger,
Get me?
you're
The
right.
last time that was done for me when I was about like 3. You know,
Mm.
if you go walk in the light of something, you have to live it. And that's what makes me push hard to this day. Because a lot of people who walk in the light, they don't live it. And even from some of these podcast people or some of these people that's looked at as modules for the cultures, they're not. I'm gonna say it with a stern face, and they're not. They haven't been in the gym.
Mm.
I'm one person who's been in the gym shooting in the gym. Like before Blueface was a Blueface, before he took his spit and wiped his eyebrows. I was sitting right there when he was selling crew necks with his face as the president going down the side. I still have that same sweater. I'm the one who formatted the hey, Blueface, let's pop up in different cities and counties and charge $25. You sign an autograph for a meet and greet.
Mm,
RJ versus Greedo. Big part in that. You get what I'm saying?
right.
It's a lot of stuff I could speak up on. Before YG knew he was going to be YG, he was making Aim Me. When Aim Me barely got popping, we was using Aim to go to my parties. Everybody always had my Aim message in there. You get me?
Right.
YG first in the IE because Pookie. And all this stuff you can look up and go document it. Clash of the Cities Part 3. Everything that I'm saying, you can go document it and look it up. And you're gonna see this big face motherfucker right there, Pookie, on somebody's stage, yelling, crip walking, hopping off a bus with flyers in the mall in your face, Chaffey College, RCC. I don't give a damn. I went all the way to San Diego, went to their colleges. Like when I say from county to county, city to city, state to state, I don't know no other person who's put in the work off of pure faith and a belief in who they're putting in the work for. The
Mm,
sad part, I wasn't even believing in me. I was just doing the job and I was believing in them. You get what I'm saying?
right. How did
The
you?
belief I have for everybody is what drove me. So that's why we're here now. I guess it's my time to believe in myself fully. You know?
Talk to me about some of the tools that you use to fight that initial imposter syndrome. Like, I'm here. How did I do
Um,
I belong here? How did I get here? What tools did you use? Do you recall?
the first tool is prayer. If you're not in a mental state of mind, it's a lot of shit that could fuck you over. You know, I deal with so many spirits every day, so many different people, so many different kinds of people. So if you're not able to adjust and adapt to the situation or the atmosphere, you're gonna fold. You have to be able to be. Another tool I use is being honest with yourself. Don't shorthand yourself to make yourself feel good and lie to yourself. You have to be fucking honest because in this game, no matter if you're promoting or you're an artist or you're a manager or if you're just a flunky in a groupie on the side, you have to be able to adjust and understand. You get me?
Roger.
Everybody's not gonna like you, Pook. I'm cool with that. Pook. Everybody's not gonna fuck with you. I'm cool with that. The tools I use, prayer, faith, manifestation, and self-belief. None of those cost a damn dime. None of those are nothing you pay for on ads. None of
Mm,
those are nothing you have to use your belief into somebody else to make it happen. The only person you're dependent on is yourself to have faith within yourself and your own works.
mm,
That's my main tools. And then people don't know how much they utilize their tongue and say what they can't do or what they're trying to do or what they want to do. All that sound weak as hell to a person who's doing. So I'm going to keep going. So this is going to happen at its right time. I'm not trying. I'm doing it right now.
in their
You,
face.
you get what I'm saying?
In their face.
Yeah.
And
So it's manifestation, faith, and belief in yourself. And the last tool is consistency. A lot of these people fold and break. They go through one loss. Man, if I tell you right now, I didn't have a total of 7 guns pulled on me before at different times and moments. And I think what it is about me, my aura and the fact they recognized who I was, had them change the direction of that gun. I was at a smoke shop helping the homie with his smoke shop getting off the ground, the smoke shop and clothing store. I'm in there, his store get robbed at gunpoint. I promise this is not a story I'm making up. His store get robbed at gunpoint. Boom. Who's in the chair serving at the register? Me.
mm,
Dudes walk in there, one dude closed the door, boom. The other dude put the gun in my face. The other dude put the gun in my face. Hey, we need that money, whoop de whoop. So this time I'm just looking down. I'm like, all right. When I look up, I see the gun. I'm like, oh, snap. Y'all niggas got guns. And me being me, was I scared? No. I just say, hey, hold on. I'm gonna move down here to get the money out my sock, my nigga. That's it. Y'all can have all the money. Just don't do shit to me. I'm helping the homie. Well, as I'm talking, the nigga with the gun got his mask. I'm looking straight at him. He lowered his gun because he knew it's like he knew like, damn, that's Pookie.
Mm.
But what a nigga look like robbing somebody saying that's Pookie. Then
Mm.
the other dude looked, when I put the money on the counter, it's like he didn't even want to grab it, but he grabbed it and they ran fast out the store like I had a pistol. Keep in mind, I never went into the register for the gun.
Mm.
I just said, let me get this out my sock. You feel me? But
Mm.
it's me being me, talking to people I usually talk. And it's like I know there's different situations and predicaments where God go allow me to see, look, I got everything in control. You just keep doing what you have to do. I didn't have house parties where people didn't ran up in there and the shooter passed right by me and shot somebody right in front of me. I watched two people die at house parties. That's why I never do them. You get me?
Oh yeah.
And 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 that kind of stopped me from doing parties and promoting and everything. But I had to come to realization that my mission's not over. I have a purpose. So I turned house parties into actual club events. I mean, from house parties to venues, from venues to actual club events, from club events to theater showcasing. You get me? And it's all because I took the steps and I stayed consistent. Not that I just stay consistent. I had to remember when you level up, it's gonna get harder and harder. The more you level up and do the things the right way, people are going to turn against you. Jesus didn't have everybody liking him. As Jesus was leveling up, he was getting belittled by people wording, by them talking. Some people stoning him when he was walking by for no reason. So that goes to show you, you do right. The enemy is it's gonna irk the enemy. You got to just keep doing right. They're gonna try to trick schemes and everything to knock you off your focus. And that's why I preach this to people. Have faith in yourself and your works. Manifestation works. It's no team behind me. It's no label behind me. It's no big money behind me. It's none of that. Everything that I've gotten and I've obtained and done for people is off my grind, my hustle, and our pure faith on myself and manifestation. I stay consistent.
Mm.
So, that's the tools right there. Believing in yourself to get it fully done. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't even believe in themselves. They just out here doing the shit. That's funny as hell to me.
Moving
That's
with
ass backwards.
the ass backwards. Yeah.
That's like having sex and then asking, "Are you clean?" What the fuck? You feel me?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's ass backwards. You already done stuck your thing in. You done did all the goodness with no protection. Then you ask her, "Are you safe though?" It don't matter now. She
Yeah.
could say, "Will he? No, yes." Yeah, it don't matter. You went in there.
You stepped up.
Come on, man.
I like, oh my God. Look, I gotta look. We introduced him as Pookie F'n Rude. But as we've continued this conversation, the man
Mhm.
emerged.
Right.
Brandon Townsend
Yeah.
is a man who's teaching, who has, as an entertainer, as an innovator, Pookie F'n Rude. So he just peeled back some layers and showed us this is more than the music. This
Oh, yeah.
is an activation of a community movement. This is someone who's investing through their actions, not only into themselves,
Mhm.
but into the masterpiece that's, come on, bro. This is a West Coast Basquiat in life. This is a
Right.
bunch of Basquiat postcards laid out in life. You watching it with the twist of the dreads in a young lion by the name of Brandon Townsend, aka Pookie F'n Rude.
Exactly.
So man to man, I waited to give you a gov until we understood what the bricks were. You feel me?
Right. Right.
Because they're going to know you for the entertainer, but you just revealed the man. That's the
Oh,
same
yeah.
thought process of a father, a patriarch of a family, of a global family. You know, I might
Yes,
laugh
sir.
and joke with y'all, but I'm really not playing. And
Hmm.
you think I'm just
Yeah.
talking to you because I'm just out here woofing. You know what I mean? But look, I done bought wolf tickets. I done collected, the rewards from the
Uh-huh.
sessions. And here I TIR, you know what I mean, after all of that.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people have the intestinal fortitude to sit there and go,
Right.
you're not gonna get that money out the homies register, but I got this grind money in my sock. I'm gonna get you that. And you slick with it. Liquid mind. Oh, come on, bro. That's badass. I'm sorry. I respect it. I'm retired military. I've been in bad situations.
So you paying attention very well, man.
Yeah. I've been in them situations, bro. I'm like, okay, this is cool thinking. And he stood up. When I talk about somebody having their boots laced up to the tip top with a double knot, this the brother that I'm talking about right here.
Oh yeah, man. See, listen, check this out. I was raised on I had to make my bed and a penny had to be able to bounce off of it. You hear me?
Mm,
That's the type of upcoming I had. No, my parents wasn't in the military, but my mom was militant, you
mm-hmm,
know. My
mm-hmm,
dad was very militant. They both got personalities, but at the end of the day, one thing I noticed about them, if you can't play at home, don't play nowhere else.
mm,
You
mm,
get me? You know how people always say it starts in the house. Well, a lot of y'all was playing in the house because
mm,
y'all play outside the house.
mm,
You get me? My mom was the type of mom. When anybody in Long Beach know, when you went to Pookie house or Brandon house, you better be prepared to do what he's doing if you want him to come out and play with y'all.
mm-hmm,
That was my mom. So if you came to the door, can Brandon come out? Or are you about to help him pull them weeds? The faster he get done with them weeds, the more time you can have to play. You feel me? It
mm,
was shit like that. And at first, when I was a kid, I'd be out there pulling the weeds and see everybody playing. And I'm focused on pulling weeds. I'm
mm,
focused on getting that job done. I'm focused on making sure I turn the dirt and to keep the weeds from coming back anytime faster. You feel me?
mm,
But as I got older, I realized people still out there playing. And I'm sitting right here pulling them weeds, making sure I turn that dirt because the grass is fucking green over here. Off of self investment, time investment, self belief, and self dedication, consistency with pulling these weeds. I
mm,
never went outside to play before I had to pull weeds or cut the lawn or help my mom do the inside spring cleaning on that Saturday or whatever the case may be. Before I went outside to play, it was a priority I had to handle.
bro.
So as an adult, right now I pay my part. I prioritize to make sure my boys is good and I pay my bills. I'm not even in Vegas. I haven't been in Vegas in about 2 months, but I make sure all my shit is paid there. So when I do return to Vegas, I can look and say, okay, this is what the pulling the weeds did. Make sure I come back home. Ain't no Wi-Fi off, ain't no lights off, ain't no gas off. Everything's still how I left it. You get me? And a lot of people, and that's why I am the way I am now. Ben was like, we got this coming up, we got that. I couldn't leave and go to Vegas and come back. That's adding more to the plate. Handle what you got to handle because the priorities is handled. Everything else gonna be good. And that, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm a different cloth, man. I took the street ethic. I mean, I took the code of church and the way we should treat people first. Then that's when I got the street ethic. You feel me? But as far as being a human and a person who uses their wisdom or understand that you're anointed. Every one of us is anointed. We just don't know what's our anointing until you figure out your purpose. And you start living in your purpose, then you're gonna start seeing your anointing. You know?
Mm,
And I was just happy that I was able to be introduced into the church home first and understanding life and understanding the spiritual realm in life. You don't have to be religious to understand there's a spiritual realm. You get me? Everybody's spirit's got the five fruits of the spirit. You get what I'm saying?
right, right.
And it's like I'm part of one of them five fruits. I bring good feelings. I bring a good feeling to people when I walk in the room. My presence. I don't have time to sit there and allow people to see me down or see the stuff I go through because then I'm not fulfilling the fruit of the spirit that I have to.
Mm,
My purpose is to be an innovator for others, to motivate,
mm,
protect those who was in my realm to protect, just offer love, to lead with love, help people understand it's much more than doubting yourself. You believe in yourself more than you doubting yourself. Watch how much stuff happens. And I'm a firm believer in the past is the past. Make today greater than yesterday, because today can be history that fast.
you know what? There are people across the nation and across the world who understand that statement, who
Right.
have lived, witnessed, the manifestation of that statement. Look, we just lost a bunch of athletes, Olympic athletes in their 30s, tip-top shape, not even violence, but got called home. You know what I mean? Checked out. Bam.
Right.
Like performed in the Olympics. I'm 34 years old. I'm in the gym and I go home and I'm gone. You know what I mean? You got others who are stomping, you know, they section and situations happen. And I'm not going to go too deep into it, but we have hoods.
Are you telling me I could share this live right now?
Actually,
people can watch it.
No, we're actually, this is a recorded live. We just call it a live session because we're actually speaking face to face. Go ahead.
I'm about to say, what people can watch me get this cracking.
Oh, when I push it out there, look, I got about 4 million people myself that tune in. But once I pull all the clips and whatnot, we're gonna have a lot of tools to work with. I really love your mission and the way you're doing it.
Right.
Sorry, the shorty, my last of 6.
You good, you good.
The reason why this is what you're saying is so important to me. And ain't none of their dang on business, but I'm from that way. You know what I mean? And I'm 61.
Right.
I've seen a lot of instantaneous endings. You know what I mean? Or long, elongated endings that create a lot of suffering. Either ending creates pain and collateral damage and fallout for those who have to live through it. So I'm really impressed. Thank you. And I apologize. Man, but I love what you're doing, you know. And it's my show, so I can give you as many flowers as I want to. I got a whole garden out here for you.
Oh yeah. Let's get it going. That's the best part. It's your show.
Hey, yeah. That's the part. And your show. And I'm not just talking about being on stage, you know, performing for Snoop at his birthday. I'm not talking about, you know, being in the parking lot, entertaining the motorcycle club, running back and forth. You know, your show, there's a spot. You're like this. You live from Long Beach, so I could use the shipping reference, right? You got these ships coming into the port, and it's dark water, and you're this lighthouse on the beach, shining this beacon. Shining. So here, let me help you navigate into the port safely. Let me help you navigate the shallow water, some of the challenges, things that'll rip your guts open and leave you stranded at the bottom of the ocean.
Right.
This is what I see from you as a person and as an entertainer. You just happen to use it in an entertaining way, beyond the music. The power is with the people. But that's your quote. I'm quoting you. All right. The power is with the people. But if you don't show them the way, become the path that they follow. Even if they don't follow, but you're there, you're cutting the swath through the jungle. I got you. This is how we can go from the streets to the suites, literally, step by step.
Right. They don't have, and that's the thing. People don't understand. That's why they wonder how you keep doing it, Pookie. Because listen, man, if I set the path, that's basically a blueprint. Everyone who got an apartment in Vegas will understand that it was one blueprint that was made, and they just went with it. Because everybody apartment in Vegas has the same setup. You get me?
Right.
So with that said and done, all I'm doing right now is illustrating my blueprint. And the only way I can make sure if the blueprint accurately worked is if I tested and followed the procedures from the blueprint. So all I'm doing now is everything I did for every artist since 2008. Since 2008, everything that I've done for every artist, from promotion, putting them on shows, hyping their music up, put my feet to the pavement and guerrilla promoting, never forgetting about guerrilla promoting or MC Hammer way of hustle. You feel me? All that stuff I put into one in a package now and said, Pookie, apply it to yourself. And the fact that I did it now allows me to see, okay, now I can seal this blueprint up, go get it notarized, and now this is my blueprint, the Pookie blueprint of how to believe in yourself and make others believe in you.
Mm.
So now I got it all packaged up now. And it's no make believe, it's no story, no spell, it's no amount of money that can make this blueprint activate other than the person who wants the blueprint to activate the belief in self. That's what's going to make the blueprint activate. You have to fully believe in yourself and what you're doing.
Mm.
And that's the only way it's going to work. Like, you got to be able to speak to yourself what it is you're doing. Don't ask yourself, am I going to get Pookie to come on stage with me? Don't tell yourself, I want to get Pookie to come on stage with me. Don't tell other people, hey, I'm trying to get Pookie to come on stage. Your first direct response should be, I'm getting Pookie to come on stage with me.
Mm.
I never knew when E40 was going to get on the track. I never knew. You know how many people told me, if you go look at some of my comments and posts, hey, Pookie, you should get Snoop Dogg on this. You get Snoop Dogg on that. You know what I tell people? I'm not reaching out to nobody. If they go get on it, they go get on it. And when they do, it's going to be great. That was my response for everything.
Mm.
I have not paid for one of them legends yet. They hit me. Hey, Pook, I need to bless this. Hey, they asking me, why the fuck are you asking me, can you do a verse? Yeah. What you mean, can you? Yeah. Like, you feel me?
Come
But that
on,
goes
Unc,
to
let's
show
get
you.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel me? But then I was thinking to myself the other day, it's barely starting to set in, and I'm barely starting to actually embrace it because I'm just living in the moment. You feel me? The momentum of me living in the moment is keeping me away from actually embracing it, which is a good thing because a lot of people fall short when they embrace and they embrace a little bit too much, and then they get out of their their actual doings. You feel me? They get comfortable. I want to be uncomfortable, so me not embracing it is making me feel uncomfortable because I'm just wondering why everybody's like, "Whoa, poop," and I'm just like, "It's regular." It's
Mm.
gonna keep me in that mind frame. But one thing that I do know, you got to be able to accept your goods and accept your bads the same way. You got to be able to understand that your bads are way more important than the goods. People don't get that. You feel me? When something good happens for me, I get scared because I know something bad is about to happen to see if I'm strong enough to accept what better is about to happen than the good. That makes sense?
Intestinal fortitude. For every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. Yin and yang.
Right.
For everything that happens in the light, something is going to go
Happens yin and yang. Exactly.
Yeah.
People forget about that. They forget that, okay, this all been happening good. So prepare yourself for something to happen that you have to actually have self-strength, self-belief. You have to actually have all of you to make it through so you can make it to the next level. You know?
Mm.
Fifth grade was much more harder than fourth grade.
Right.
Seventh grade was much more harder than fifth grade. You know? 12th grade was way easier at going, but it was more thinking and processing than ninth, 10th, and 11th. Now, as an adult, none of them schools matter. None of them school grades mattered. It was all easy compared to life as an adult.
Mm.
Now, as a father,
Mm.
it's not as simple as being an adult.
Mm. Mm.
You get me?
Oh, I'm a
So
father.
now,
Yeah.
now the fact that I'm a father and I'm no longer a adult, Pookie, you're actually a young man. And being a young man is not as easy as people think it is.
Mm-mm.
But the fact that now I got people attention on me, Pookie, you're not a young man no more. You're a man. So now I have a lot that I have to carry on my back.
Mm.
And everything I went through in life, that was just preparation.
Mm.
For right now, what's still to come. You get me?
Right now. Right now.
So,
Right now. Absolutely.
mm.
Look, I ain't playing with you. I'm taking you very seriously. What you described are the three phases of life: the thinker, the knower, and the doer. You know, as you're manifesting things, you're thinking, how can I do? What can I do? You know what I mean? And as you put your work clothes on, and maybe this might be the first time you ever had, screw this of drywall. Maybe you slip and you hit your thumb. Now you're the knower. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know what I'm doing. I know what the experiences are. And now you're going from the thinker, the knower to the doer. And now you're building houses. Daily, you're manifesting developments. You know, each person that you're affecting is a development. Each phase in your life is a development. Earlier on, you talked about, you know, the tree, and I related to, you know, Revelations. It talks about the tree of life and how every 24 hours in a cycle, those leaves are harvested. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you're planting the seeds and harvesting the leaves. Look, bro, I could get really philosophical with this, but I'm just celebrating a young line. I want to be empty when I fucking leave here. You feel me?
Right, right.
The next people to come like yourself, you know, to see you applying. I call it the age of babies raising babies, right? Where each successive generation loses a little power in some of the teachings, but you're manifesting stuff that my grandfather told me, you know, when I was a youngin', that my father, who's military, told me as young, what I experienced, you know, coming up in the land, going through the military process,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, sitting on the yard, you know, coming through the shoe programs, you know, and understanding, bing, bang, boom, to get to where I'm at today. I'm like, man, I ain't supposed to be here either. I'll definitely
Right.
all borrow time. You see
You
cats,
feel?
it's great. We've been through some stuff. To watch you, and I'm literally like stalking this young brother to see how he's impacting the community before we talk. I watched
Right.
Pookie F'n Rude, the character, online for months before I liked a post, before I shared a post, before I said anthem in my stories would hold up. And I
Right.
started, I'm like, okay, this is a man. I'm gonna get there. We're gonna have a conversation. It's not gonna be an interview, it's gonna be a fucking conversation between two men at different phases
Yeah.
of the construction
That
project.
that's what it has to boil down to, because there's too many people out here just trying to do interviews and shine light on bullshit.
Yeah,
Sorry to say it like that, but it's the truth.
it's real.
You know what I mean?
I talk
Like
about
I say,
creators all the
like,
time, but I'm gonna let you take a lead so I can sit back and go, yo, I told you.
yeah, man, hey man, take the lead, relax, crack your toes, make your feet go like this. You feel me? But you know,
Over here
but
drinking water. This nigga trying to get me to spit all up in the computer.
one thing that I do
Yeah.
pay attention to is the lack of.
Mhm,
You feel me? We
mhm,
got a lot of people in per se my generation
mhm,
that think life is just a big ball of fun. It
mhm.
is, and it can be if you handling things the right way. Like me, I'm a strong believer. I don't care who kid you are. I swear to God. If my kid is the same age, younger than you or older than you, but y'all around, you're a kid. So I mean, if it's some correction that need to be done, I'm taking initiative and I'm doing it. Not saying I'm putting my hands on nobody else's kids. I'm just saying if I'm out, like yesterday, prime example, I'm walking to my car and these three little boys was outside, Hispanic boys, right?
Mhm.
And I'm in Rancho Cucamonga. So I'm walking outside to my car. I'm smoking my weed, walking towards my car outside. One of the boys, they all looking, you know what I mean? They having a conversation where one of the boys say, drugs are bad, don't do drugs. But he said it out loud as if you was trying to say it towards me. So you know what I did?
Mm.
I said, check this out, little kid. This ain't drugs. This is a medical marijuana. It's a plant. Know
Nah.
the difference. Know the difference before you speak out loud. So he looked and his friends started laughing. He was like, huh? I was like, yeah, this is not drugs, brother. This is medical marijuana. I would rather you smoke weed before you do anything else in life if you choose to do something, right?
Right,
So
right.
he said, no, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to my friend because he was talking about vaping. I said, oh, yeah, that's good. Tell him to stay off drugs. But the way you did it made it seem like you wanted my attention,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
He was like, he's like, aren't you an entertainer? I said, no. I said, I'm your guidance to the future.
Mm.
I'm an entrepreneur who's gonna teach
I
you.
suppose nigga. Yeah.
But the way I'm talking to them, you would have thought I knew them already, right? I
Right.
didn't know them. So then one of the kids, he was like, oh, he's dope. Y'all thirsty? Y'all want some water? So like, yeah, so I always keep a case of water in my trunk. So I gave him some water. I said, hey, it's good that y'all outside. Don't let me come outside tomorrow and y'all in the house playing a game. I was like, that's crazy. This is the best place you could be to be creative. If you don't want to work for nobody else, be outside. So one of the kids said, I'm outside because my PS4 broke. I said, it didn't break. That was God telling you to go outside and understand what it is he got for you. You know what I mean? Then one of the other kids said, I don't even like playing my game. He was like, I got my skateboard 3 months ago. This is their first time coming out with me. I said, follow that friend, y'all. Follow that friend, and y'all be leaders in your own way. Be outside. Yeah, I mean, it's okay to be outside. So, I went outside today. They was out there.
What's up?
They was out there today. Yeah.
You know,
So it's like, what I'm doing is what our generation, the last generation before me didn't do. They made it seem like all the reckless shit was cool. They made it seem like all the dumb shit was cool. You get me? And now me that I'm adult and I have kids and I understand the older they get, the more and more I cannot protect them the way I want to. And that's the realization of life. Um, so if I want to protect them, it has to start with their peers, their generation, them. You know what I mean? So me, what I do, I don't care who kid you are. I'm correcting. If your parent got a problem with it, I'm gonna correct them too, by all means necessary.
that's a
It
man.
takes a village to raise a child. You feel me? It takes an empire to really be some type of numbers and strong in strength. So it's like I'm building both a village that's gonna turn into an empire that's gonna have corresponding villages and empires because that's what we need, and people don't understand that.
That's a
And I'm
man.
not gonna lie to people. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. If you don't like what I'm saying or how I say it, go listen to my song. I do what I want. I say how I feel. They think it's a problem. You only think it's a problem because you are the problem.
Mm,
You feel me?
right.
Only ones hating is the ones who half stepping. They'll get in your way. If you're not fully stepping, you half stepping, you go get in my way. Get out my way.
I put that on
I really
everything.
can't help it. What I say, I really can't help it, but I'm like this. Wake up every morning. Yes, I'm real lit. Leading with love because I'm heaven sent. Come on now. All them words is real life.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So they don't want to hear me preaching. They go hear it in all my songs.
Good.
What I say in early morning, I say, early morning, let me meditate. I'm thinking to myself, why these niggas really hate? It's Pookie F'n Rude. I'm here, it's no debate. Right now, stepping, goddamn it, it's not late. Y'all can stump right now, it's not too late.
Mm,
Ready with the 1-2 checkup. This is what I'm doing. God damn it. Go ahead, confess up. You niggas really not that. You are whack. I'm the damn nigga. I'm doing is speaking facts. Why you speak about the shit you don't do? You got niggas thinking like it's Blues Clues. We ain't searching, my nigga. They just found it. I've been known for hopping out and just clowning, wilding, styling, doing my shit. Can't forget Panda Poop. Yeah, that nigga get lit. We about to come through. Yeah, we do represent. We birth of the West. Turn it up. Bang this shit. Early morning. Hey.
hey,
Can I help you start your day right? That's all I do. My songs is nothing but what I do every day in life.
bruh. I look. I get 200 pictures a day, 7 days, and I'm so glad that I stopped
Mhm.
and paid attention to hold up because
Man.
it really revealed an opportunity to communicate. You could be my great grandfather,
Mhm.
coming up from Alabama, teaching survival skills. You know what I mean? You could be
Mhm.
my father's and my grandfather from Florida, coming up teaching survival skills, how to, make sure the grapefruit orchards stay intact, that
Right.
keep the diseases out and the thrush off the plants and let them so we can bring to harvest full, healthy fruit. Brother,
Right.
look, when I talked about the tree of life, it was more than something biblical because I'm not that at all. You feel me?
Yeah.
But having an understanding of the philosophies of life and how
Yeah.
they're manifested. I used to ask, why do the birds face into the wind? It's so that they can't be blown into the sky
Come
by
on now.
their tail feathers. You know what I mean?
I asked, why do deers look straight into the light?
Yeah,
You won't be blinded then. You
yeah,
feel me?
precisely. Oh, hey, I'm having a good time with you, young brother. I know you're tired, and I
You know
appreciate
what it is?
what.
No, I ain't getting tired. What it is, I'm thinking to myself because these are the conversations I like having.
Mm,
You feel me? It
mm.
makes people actually think. And I don't know. I don't believe in the stuff when they say left-hand people or this and that. I'm left-handed.
I'm left-handed.
See, everything they say about left-hand people, we're creative. We use another side of our mind that people don't use. We were born with our third eye open, but people don't realize we have five eyes,
Mm,
not just two.
hollow.
If we have five fruits of the spirits, put it together. We have five eyes. Why do you think they say open your third eye? It's two more eyes that people don't open. You
Mm,
feel me? And the reason why people are not at their full potential because they don't even try to open that other eye. It's past the third eye.
mm,
Third eye is the people who think they know what they're talking about. The fake philosophers, the fake I'm woke people. That's the third eye. Don't let the smoke and mirrors fool you. Just because a nigga third eye is open don't mean they're accurately right.
hey,
You get me?
hollow. No, but trust me, I would give you my phone as long as you want to talk, bro. There's no limit here. If I gotta crack this joint into 2 segments, I don't care. This shit is valuable.
You
There are
feel me?
there's
It's much more that come with me than just promotion and hey, and you know, much more than crip walking. That's all a mechanism
right.
from the cooking. The cooking is actually a part of the blueprint.
I'm
In
coming
order for me
home
to
to get
feed,
I'm coming home to get a plate
you
though.
have to. You
Yeah,
have to. In order for me to feed your soul, really,
yeah.
like when I say it's more than a plate, it's an experience. Hold up. Don't put
Mm,
no damn title to my name. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm gonna tell you what that means. When it's more than a plate, when people come and get a Pookie plate, you don't just get a plate. You come, take your shoes off at the front door, you sit, you chill, you catch the ambience of the aromatherapy, you catch the vibes of the conversation. If some of the dudes come at the table and we play dominoes and while I'm cooking their food, but as I'm cooking their food, I'm getting their bellies ready to fulfill with nothing but love, integrity,
mm,
inspiration, motivation, everything that I was talking to y'all about, we did while the food being prepared. Now you feeding yourself with that, right? When
mm,
people eat a Pookie plate, it's much more than the satisfaction of fulfillment with food. Now you have a whole life experience of like, damn, I need to come back to this. It's part of a reel. Like I'm fishing right now. Oh, you want to play? Let me feed your soul. Why do you think my slogan is let me feed your soul? Because as I'm
mm,
cooking the actual food to feed your soul, I'm actually talking and enlightening and feeding your soul. I'm making somebody believe in themselves before they even eat my food.
mm,
You get me? I'm making somebody understand their steps of motivation or their steps are what their purpose is in their realm of circle of people they're with before they eat my food. So now when you come eat, it's more than the plate, it's an experience. Hold up.
The Negro spiritual says, Peter was fishing down by the sea. Long came Jesus,
Yeah,
yeah, from Galilee.
yeah,
Said, drop
exactly.
nets, Peter. Follow me. Come on. I'm gonna make you
Come on now.
fishermen of men.
All I'm doing to bring
Oh,
it back, we about to make a U-turn in this cul-de-sac. What I said in the beginning of this conversation, I'm happy I was introduced to the spiritual side of life. You know
mm,
what I'm saying?
mm,
Don't think because I went to church, don't think I'm just some old religious guy who think everybody should be saints. No, actually, I hate church. Actually, I saw the evils within church. Actually, I saw the reason why I say you should have a covenant relationship with the Lord.
mm,
Church is not covenant.
mm,
Church is worship amongst other people who believe, but that don't mean it's right. Because the same person who's believing in that same worship is in the pastor's office having sex so they can help pay their rent.
feel me?
Get
The deacon
you get what
coming
I'm saying?
around the side of the church. Yeah.
One thing about being a church baby, you see everything going along as you a kid.
Mm,
You feel me? The fact that I was involved in the church from the youth choir, the usher board, ministry choir, vacation Bible school,
mm,
revival. You feel me?
yeah.
On the instruments, I was involved, so I was always at church. And being that I'm a kid, they thinking I'm just seeing shit and not thinking nothing much of it. No, I've been aware since I could be aware. So that's what helped me understand that church is just a place. It's not the foundation. The foundation is yourself. When I go in that bathroom before I get on Instagram and I say, hey, I'm taking my shit while I talk my shit before I do any of that, I'm praying. I'm thanking God for today, and I'm doing my own praise and worship, my covenant praise and worship. You don't even have to be religious to understand what I'm saying. That's why I tell people I'm not the type of person that's gonna come and throw religion on you. Religion is not what I do. I throw facts and actuality on you. You feel me? And what we all have is a spirit that can feel. When we walk in the room and you get chills on your body, or you get that feeling like that, and you be like, "Whoa, that's like you shouldn't be here." We all get feelings because we all have a spirit. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's why I tell people all the time, I'm not gonna get biblical on you, and I'm not gonna get religious, but I do use the Bible as a big book of metaphors. And if you understand what I'm saying, I'm gonna give people an example. The book of Job is spelled Job. We know it as Job, but if you get into the biblical world, it's called Job. So it's our job to read Job and understand that we have a job that we can't let up, which is keeping faith.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. If I was
Yep.
to be I think I'm supposed to be a prophet or a pastor in my near future, but we're gonna talk about that another time. You feel me? I think I'm supposed to be a pastor. I promise you I do.
But you are
But
pastoring by your life and your example.
yeah.
I'm I'm the grandson of a minister. I too, church choir, camp
So
revival,
you
camp
know already.
drive to Ohio to the campgrounds and live in
Come
the
on now.
slave quarters that I'm from that, that red vine on the roll for a nickel get a foot.
Hmm.
I'm that kid from Vacation Bible School. Didn't sit at home. I'm also a
So
military
you know already.
brethren. Yes, I understand. Which is why I'm sitting over here tickling. I'm going pointing, nigga. Dang, this is an old soul. Your old soul that's coming to life. And the Quran says, to every people was sent a messenger.
Hmm.
Prophet Muhammad being the final messenger, the final official messenger. I
Right.
disagree. I disagree with that. I'm a no labels guy, but to each people, it's also to each generation, to each locale. You know what I mean? Coming out of Long Beach, being firmly grounded, being able to maneuver between the corporate and the streets, been knowing what it's
Man.
like to hang posters at 12 by 12 flats and destroy, and you know what I mean, to be
Right.
on a platform like this. That
People don't understand that stuff, man. People don't understand. A normal day with me is hard.
mhm,
From
mhm,
when I wake up,
mhm,
I'm thinking I'm going, let me go to the store. Let me go ahead and handle this. Let me handle that. You feel me?
mhm, mhm,
And try to be incognito. And hey, aren't you Pookie? This and that. Sometimes I want to deny it. No, I'm not him. Because I don't know what people's intentions, what their motives are. But the fact that I walk in faith, not by sight, I don't live in fear either. My big mom always told me fear is nothing but the devil and the enemy. So
mhm.
you live in fear, you're already accepting him to have some type of control over your life. So I don't live in fear. So it's like, yeah, that's me. How you doing? Oh, and then right then, oh, Pookie, I appreciate you, man. Your videos, bro. I swear to God, your video you posted yesterday and the one today, like right now, bro, I'm getting chills telling you. I appreciate. That's the shit that makes me be like, that's my purpose. You got
Mhm.
to pay attention to shit. A lot of people don't pay attention when people give them their flowers or gloat or even tell them they appreciate them because they be so caught up in themselves. They don't realize the effect and what they're doing for people and other people. I didn't have somebody bring up a post from 3 months ago. Hey, Pook, man, you had said something, but I promise you I was on my way to really destruct my life, bro. Seen your video. Man, it's been 3 months. I've been on my right track, and thank you, bro. Shit's been looking up. I got gangsters, niggas from Watts hitting
Mhm.
me up. Hey, Pooh, I done added that Pookie. I added that Pookie spirit to my life, nigga. It's looking up. You feel me?
Yeah.
And to me, it's like, damn, y'all didn't know how to lead with love. Y'all didn't know how to accept your trials and tribulations as you accept them blessings. You got
Mhm.
that PPP and you was happy.
Mm.
But then when you was PPP, you was mad. Play a plan pen. You ain't got
Yeah.
nothing. You feel me? Like,
Hey. I
take the same PPP attitude with that PPP attitude and make it happen. You feel me? But that's why I thank God daily too. I wake up, have my covenant, thank God. Then that's when I go to the public and I don't force nothing on them. I just tell them. what I feel they should be doing. I just tell them my life experience. That's why I'm very transparent. 4 years ago, I was homeless. Homeless as hell.
Mm.
You feel me?
Mhm.
Still doing all the observatories, still making it to every show, looking fly as fuck. My car, I had a 2002 Pontiac Firebird, clean as a bitch,
Mm.
on some 22s, the original red paint, the original peanut butter inside, original T-tops. You
Mm.
feel me? Only thing that wasn't
Hey.
original. Yeah, the only thing that wasn't original was the radio. So when people see me pull up, they're like, "Oh shit!" I still got the picture. I got a picture from one of my birthdays. I just got done my birthday, man. It was a success, and I was homeless, but I had my car. My car was set up so nice. You know how the Pontiac is. You feel me?
Yeah.
You got that trunk space and lift up, but I had my box back there. But the way I had it set up, I had a man bag, hygiene bag, but you would never know when I closed that. All you seen was the thing that covered the trunk thing, and my Root Effect logo. And when people seen that red car, oh, Pookie's here. You feel me? They even had the flip lights. Yeah, it was really all original,
Yeah.
but it was
Yeah.
clean. So when
Yeah.
people you would never know I was couch surfing. I was sometimes I go far away from wherever I was, set up around my car, you know what I'm saying? Block off the sun and sleep in my car, bro. But I had gym memberships so I could go to 24-hour fitness and work out and then take a shower and be fresh. You feel me?
Mm.
And that's the struggles I went through to make shit like this happen. To actually sit here and say, damn, that's why I did that. It didn't happen then, but that's why I did that. I got the attention of niggas, people that I put like this. All of West Mountmore is in my phone.
Mm. Okay.
Ice Cube,
Mm.
Sugar Free,
Mm.
E40,
Mm.
Warren G,
Mm.
Snoop Dogg. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Too Short. West Mountmore is all in my phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
my main thing I said is I'm gonna rebirth the West.
I love that. And I everything you said, it's just crazy. Like as if I met a Gemini twin, bruh. I've been homeless. I'm talking about Coral Isles Hotel in Huntington Park. I'm talking about walking the street in the middle of the night, sniping cigarette butts because I had a nicotine habit off the street,
Come
picking
on
up
now.
cigarette butts. Homie,
Come
I
on now.
eating at the welfare voucher hotel from the restaurant downtown, collecting all 3 meals, so I'd have to get back on the bus and use my
People
token
don't understand.
one time.
It's the reason why I
Bro,
wake up early and
yeah.
I'm always the first one up and the last one sleep. You
Mm,
feel me? It's
yeah,
the reason because in my head, I'm not going back to being homeless at all. I'm not. And
yeah.
I make a way out of no way before I say I can't do it anyway. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like that was part of the procedure. That was part of your story. You being homeless was part of your story. I guarantee you don't have a nicotine habit now.
No, I do.
It's not as bad. You're not picking up butts.
No, I'm paying for it now. But
My point.
but
You see, you
bro,
see how it levels?
yeah, it got me. What got me out of the street was I'm like, bro, I have a skill set, and it's not writing. I wasn't always a writer.
Right.
I went back into the military, picked up that 50 and went and did my thing. But it parallels to what you said way earlier. You made a decision that you were
Mm-hmm.
going to be stuck.
Yeah.
That's why I say putting work clothes on your dreams is the work part of manifestation. People say, "Oh, I just thought about it. It happened." No, the fuck you didn't. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You got out there and took that first step in a PR campaign. How do people get to know you? The first step is saying hello. My name is,
Hello. The first step is a firm introduction.
and so it's beautiful. And you know what? I don't often, matter of fact, and I once again I apologize. That 30 minutes you had to wait on me and my old behind. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
you good, man. Because honestly speaking, I thought I was late. Ben to tell you that's why we said, hey, tell him 12:15. I would have made it here at 12, but we wouldn't have been fully prepared. He would have been having to set up stuff. I like 12:15 is perfect, but everything is man, time is an illusion. We here, ain't we?
Yeah, and that's the most
So I don't
important
even
part.
care what time we're supposed to be here or
Yeah,
what time we're supposed to go to. It's the fact that we here.
and
And that's what I got. That's what I try to get people to realize too. Fuck the process of you thinking about time and eliminating time and having to cut this short. Whatever happens at that precise time and moment, that's when it's supposed to happen. A time is just something to keep you on schedule. You feel me?
But you got to be a respecter of other people's time. That's
You
professional.
have to be a respecter of other people. Exactly.
And so
exactly.
when Ben called me and I had my ringer on because I had the alarm on, I literally drove 13 hours from San Antonio to here where I'm at. And I couldn't stay in Austin. And my sister, I'm staying with my sister. I'm out there for a reason. She says, you know, I'm like, no, I got somewhere to be tomorrow. And I can't do what I need to do on this laptop here. I have to be at my main screen so I can do this the right way. And I drove, I'm like straight through, bro. I didn't take no rest stop, at no nap, no nothing. I'm like, I'm getting
nothing, just drove
back. I'm on my way. You know what I mean? And you motivated me. I was and the way your team, Ben, feeding the information consistently, honoring my requests and understanding where I'm coming from and saying, look, bro, I'm not a blogger.
Right.
I'm the editor-in-chief of a platform with an audience of 4 million. I know what I'm doing. Feed me what I'm asking you so I can understand the person. Because I didn't really want to interview you. I just wanted to have a conversation. I wanted to sit down with the fishing rod, let's throw some bait out, pop some beer, and record this shit and sit there or at the cookout and this nigga cooking for people. I'm like, I want to eat. I'm coming.
Right.
This is a verbal cookout for me.
Yeah. It's different. Put like this. This is something that's going to have to keep going now because you started it.
I'm with it though. I kicked it off.
I even come out there. Like the one thing about me, man.
Look,
I am a go-getter.
I know this. I'm watching.
Today, I am a go-getter, a road runner. The only excuse that I can make is I can't.
Yeah, I don't know.
You get me?
I don't know what that word
is. And I don't know what that word is either because people be saying, Pookie, what is it that you don't do? And my firm answer is quit.
Yeah. TIA.
I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what quitting is. You get me? Even if I say to myself, I'm about to stop doing this, I don't even say quit. I say stop. Stop is momentarily. I mean, I can stop, I could pause, I could hold off for the time being, and I can get back to it. Mm-hmm. I never say I'm about to quit because I'm not. Your tongue is powerful. What are you quitting for? You get everything you ask for, but that don't just come with smiles and gold fucking plaques. That comes with more work on top of more work on top of more work. And that's what people fail to realize. They want all this shit. A woman want a man who leads. A woman want a man who knows how to direct and set the tone. But women are so caught up in being tough. How would you even see that's happening if you're so busy being tough? If you're so busy trying to lead, if you're so busy trying to call the shots or direct the man as he's your child, you feel me? Same with us in life. We want all this stuff, so allow it to be there for us to accept it and have it. You know?
I'm going to say this as an old head. A lot of these young cats are being led by women because they bitches themselves. They don't know how to be a man. They don't listen to their elders. The big homies gave them a piece of the game, let them go out backwards. You know what I mean? And they haven't figured it out yet. And women are smarter than us. They're probably
to a certain extent.
On survival skills. Women dissect situations on a different level on how to maneuver the circumstances. And this has been part of our history, whether people like to hear it or not. But in our community, Black women have been the backbone of our community for more than 400 years. When it wasn't safe for Black men to be men, women are the ones who figured out how to save your dignity and how to give you the survivors. It's okay, baby. It's all right. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. A lot of those lessons, because shit goes in cycles. First, it was they hanging and lynching and shooting us. Next, they were in mass incarceration and building rules around to keep us down and separate us from our women. Women, you know what I mean? So this is a reality. Women are smarter than men. They're not logical. but their analytic
They're smarter.
brain, yes, they're smarter because their brains are analytical. Come on, bro. Look, been married to the same woman for 20 years. I was raised with multiple sisters and a mom. There's never been a time in an argument when I was going to win. When she's right, she's right. When I'm not wrong, she's right. Because they always bring
Right.
that added layer. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm not
Right.
saying that women are superior. I ain't no bitch made nigga. I'm for real, like just saying at my age, I've watched decision makers and evaluators and analysis. And let me tell you, analytics came from women, not from men. We talk about data mining and shit.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah. So I got to say this. Look, I know you're tired because you're yawning. I'm holding you, and I appreciate your patience.
Oh no, you good. I yawn when I get a lot of good air. I'm getting the air in right now. We get the ceiling fan on, air conditioner.
Okay.
I ain't tired.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your patience with me. I got to ask though. You know, we talk about a lot of serious parts of the life, but what is the most fun thus far about being Pookie F'n Rude? Talk to me about that. And then
being a rabbit with a gun.
Ooh.
That's fucking it. It's the best part. Bugs Bunny has always been my favorite character.
My dude.
But I never knew in real life I will be living as the rabbit with the gun.
Yeah.
The fun part is being able to get on that stage and everything I told everybody to do, they didn't listen. And I do it on that stage, and them same people come to me and say, damn, your performance was Pookie. I told you years ago to let your aggression out on that stage and believe in yourself. That's all I'm doing. So the best part about being me is able to actually act out everything I've told people to do. And now send their reaction to me doing it. You hunted me. Y'all hunted me down to promote y'all, to get y'all name out there, to do all this shit, get you on shows, on stages. I did my job to the fullest extent. If more than one person know your music, I did my job. You get me? What y'all didn't do, y'all didn't realize that he was telling you, believe in yourself. Y'all didn't believe in yourself because that's why y'all pay this money to label, or y'all go to a label and then y'all get shelved and you sign a stupid ass deal when we all can read the deal is not good. You know what I mean? A lot of these people did it because they don't know who they are as an individual and they don't have any belief in self. And they didn't listen to a nigga like Pookie. So now I'm the rabbit with the gun. I'm about to shoot this shit the fuck up. You hear me? I don't care what direction I shoot because it's going to hit all targets.
You ain't talking about no pray or spray. You really have a purpose with them rounds when you send them down range.
Facts.
I got you. I'm loving you. Like I could shoot 360 degrees up, down.
Blind. So I'll go hit the target bullseye.
Bullseye. And because
all gonna hit it.
Done the work. I'm so impressed with
that time.
I'm so impressed with you as a representative of new generation. You know, and I'm twice your age. Happy early birthday, November 22nd. Pookie is having his
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Birthday party. I don't remember the exact location, but
the Yost Theater in Santa Ana.
Oh, he going to Orange County. That's right. I commented on that. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm not going down there with John Birch. I'm too old to hang out with y'all. All that energy you got. And it's Orange County too, bro. No.
But see, okay. So look, what the thing about Poop, what I've created in my lane of doing parties, I always get the outskirt places that people don't want to go to.
Yeah,
you know why? That automatically eliminates the troublemakers.
Yeah. You know,
so now when I do
thinking about it like that, I was thinking about my experience down there with the John Birch Society, which their headquarters is in Santa Ana. So,
okay.
Yeah, you feel me? And I got a different experience.
Right.
Yeah. Like you had to put it down for that. I had to put it down for something else. And
right. Respect it.
Yeah. So like and that's why I was playing, and I'm not coming to Orange County to support you, bro. I'm just going, put me on Zoom. I'll be the big screen. I'll party with you, and I'm too old for all that energy you got. You know what I mean? I used to stomp too. You feel me? But
Yeah.
I can't. I ain't got it like that no more. I'm like, shit, I got arthritis in every joint from my toe knuckles all the way up to my neck.
Oh man.
I be watching you
You-
party, and I'm going, oh man, he's having a ball. I remember the days.
Hey, look, we got good muscle mass memory. That's why I'm a throw an event. It's called From Me to You, Generation Us, right?
I'm coming.
And it's a 45 and up party.
Oh, I'm coming.
You have to, because all I'm doing is go reiterate where we got it from.
Hey, I'm coming. Hey, look here. Y'all don't understand when I get loose in a place where I can just have fun.
When I get loose, that's how I know you about to turn it up, because you said when I get loose.
I'm old, my brother. I'm old. You
And
know?
that's like when I hear people say, "Oh, that song hit." Wait, what?
Yeah,
Hey, yeah, you know what you was looking for when you was listening or tasting that. That's for it to be on hit.
yeah.
Yeah, don't I'm familiar.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you hear me holler, baby, you already know what's up. I'm coming with it, and I'm finna
I'm
step
coming
out.
with it.
I'm a two-step up. I'm everywhere, boy. I'm like
That's
bouncing.
like when we say, "Oh yeah." So
Oh
your
yeah,
baby is like when we say, "Oh yeah." You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
like I said, from me to you, generation us, nigga. You
Oh,
see me?
I'm finna
Come
come.
on.
I'm finna come cut up, Jack.
I'm about to come cut up.
I'm finna come cut up. Hey, and I'm coming for a plate of that good life energy that you've been serving. You know what I mean?
Easy,
Coming
easy.
to watch, a young lion engage across generational lines. Like you really, everything that I learned from my
Mm.
elders, I'm watching you live it
Right.
in the 21st century. I'm watching you show that those lessons aren't lost, that our
Yeah, no.
aware young leaders, our lions, have someone, and I believe in our future because when I run into someone rare like yourself that's got a ready smile, but a ready left hook, if that's what's necessary too. Feel me? And to
Yep.
to be able to just move and say, you know what, I'm here on borrowed time because I didn't create myself. Let me learn and give back my lessons and create opportunities and wake other people up. This is the
I'm trying to
part,
tell people.
this is the part that I could say, okay, Groove, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
go on, lay low. And the young lion got it like Prince when he went that last American Music Awards, when he thought, well, you gonna do a new album, he says, music is in good hands.
Is in yep.
And he just stepped back,
Good.
took his award, thank you, and then he started to collaborate. You know what I mean? When he came out with came out on when old buddy was doing a vibrant thing at his residency in Vegas, and Prince just popped up. I'm just gonna come play on people's shit and surprise them. Whoa, whoa, Q-Tip. I'm like, Prince, oh, this
That shit was crazy when I seen that.
you
Princess pull up on Q-Tip set. Like
yeah.
what?
Ah, bro, that gave me goosebumps. I'm like, I feel I could pull up on your set and just support you, no matter what
I
you
ain't gonna lie. That it felt like I got that feeling, the chills. I'm sitting there rapping, and Snoop Dogg knew all my words.
do. Mm-hmm.
In my head, I'm saying, I grew up listening to y'all. Now y'all listening to me.
Yeah, yeah,
You feel me? I
yeah.
grew up reciting y'all words. I got one of the most famous Crips in the world
Mm-hmm.
reciting my song word for word.
Word for word. I was looking, and he grooved to you. Oh, in the camera, about
Like
to.
he wrote it or something.
Oh my God. I was like, this has got to be like a benchmark moment when you didn't stop performing but I could see the energy level rise because you hit that section of the stage and he's partying with you while you're there and you moved on. I was like, yeah, that would have energized me like George Jetson too, right there, baby.
Nigga was out of here with that.
Brother, is there anything you wanted to cover that I may have neglected thus far?
No, I'm a strong believer in what has transpired was supposed to. Give me? I'm not supposed to sit here and try to force anything. So exactly what we talked about and spoke upon is exactly what the people need to hear and see. I've never been the type to be boastful, or I don't know if Ben told you, I'm not the type to really redirect in what I have done, because it wasn't me doing it to talk about it. It was me doing it because that's what I was supposed to be doing. Now, if it get talked about, if it get mentioned, I don't mind resurfacing it and going back into it, but it's a lot of shit that I don't even remember that I've done and that people bring up to me. So it's like, this actually won a good interview. I like this interview because it wasn't no program shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I
We were
mean,
able to
I got
actually
my
just
notes.
chat and talk.
Ben did a really amazing job on the preparatory documents. We had several phone conversations. I told him what I'm for. He did his research. I sent him links. This is what I'm about. This is how I'm gonna go. He asked questions down to the detail, like, what's the background gonna be? Like, and I had to get on. I said, well, I sent you the link to show you of how I do this backdrop. So it seems to me like you weren't totally prepared to talk to me today. You know? And I only had to say that one time. I said, you're at a different level now. And he went in, bro, I got 2 versions of the bio. I got talking points. I got historic. The brother did the damn thing. You fake ass publicists and PR managers and shit out there. This young brother Ben handled.
Put that inside of the interview too.
I will.
Quote that. Because that's really man, we're gonna have a part 2 because it's a lot of people that call themselves gatekeepers or gate holders, right? They can't keep me from coming to that front or back gate. Nigga, if anything, I'm getting helicoptered in, ho. You can't stop me from coming off the roof. You feel me? While y'all sitting there guarding them gates, I'm already at the top. So you might want to get your artists or the people you PRing for, managing, the people you sitting there putting all that fucking money behind. They got to remember this. They put so much money behind people, a certain person that doesn't have any acknowledgement in how to coordinate an event, any acknowledgement on how to sell themselves after their music is done selling, to know how to put themselves in position as not just the artist, but a money-making machine. Where I come in at, I'm of value to anybody who think they're PR because they don't have to do shit no more. They go just benefit off of me knowing who the fuck I am. You feel me? PR stands for public relations, right? Before I came into music, my relations was with the public. I don't need a PR.
Exactly.
Okay? Managers is to manage the business state of mind and the creativity of an artist. Ben sitting here managing the creativity and my state of mind since we've been throwing parties at VFWs.
I think he said
I don't need no
this
manager.
is like 17. Y'all was teenagers.
And it was 15, like, 16 years.
Like that. Yeah.
Oh God. Like I said, I graduated at 16. But we've been in the field doing shit, sneaking into parties. We even got hustled by famous people before. But you know what we did? We held on to the fact that we had integrity. They might have got over on us, but they can never say, oh, them citywide names are the root effect or the go hard. They can never say we did them dirty. We can have an event of 20 people, but I guarantee we still made sure we had that $5,000 for whatever artist we booked. But it was never room just of 20 people, and we have $5,000 on artists. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, these PRs don't even have a lot of these PRs and managers don't even have what's the word I'm looking for? Rapport. I was working as a manager in the PR, when I was just doing regular promotion stuff. So it's like, you know, we coming to really do what my name say, the root effect. I'm coming to really affect a lot of shit.
You know, man to man, never met you.
Yeah.
Never shook your hand. You know what I mean? I love you. And I love what you're
Love you
doing.
too, brother.
You know, this shit right here is more serious to me. Y'all know they call me Grumpy Grampy for a reason because I'll be pissed off at most motherfuckers. I don't do a lot of interviews anymore. I really pick and choose my shit. And I go after who I want to talk to. And if you're not making a difference, I don't fucking want to talk to you. I don't
That part.
care. You know what I mean? If you're not making a difference, don't just have your PR just lose my email, don't text me. I don't fucking give a fuck about your goddamn new release if you're not
At
doing
all.
anything in the community for me to talk to you about. You know what I mean? I got 2 PhDs, brother. I'm not wasting time on conversations with fucking people who are not moving and doing something worth talking about. This young man, I'm gonna call this young man Dr. Townsend.
Hey.
This brother is on the equal level of the activists who came up in different. He's mentally taking over the gallery of the fucking Sacramento House of Representatives. Alone, he is an armed band saying, we're not going to take this nonsense. This brother is on a different level. We have to protect this young lion. He's doing a good job. Ben, you're doing an amazing job. Much respect to your team.
Thank you.
Small team tactics are usually the best way, and that's how special forces units go and get things done.
Man, he said I'm Dr. Townsend now.
Okay. So, look, I really appreciate the time, and yes, I would love to have you back. At the
Do
time,
it. What area are you in?
me, I'm in Kansas City right now, bro. Overland Park specifically.
Man, check this out. We coming to Kansas City because I gotta go to Wichita. I don't know how to say it right.
Wichita.
But
I got
I
2
gotta
children
go.
that live in
Listen, I
Wichita.
was just on tour. I was on tour in Kansas. I'm gonna send you the video when I performed in Kansas. When I first put down everything. Nobody knew who the hell I was. I was out there on the OGZ tour. But the way I captivated their attention in the crowd, you get me?
Yeah.
Somebody from Wichita was out there. I was like, Pookie, if you want to come do a show and turn up for our people, Wichita is where you need to be. I said, yeah.
Wichita the spot. DJ 3 out there
I
from
said, okay.
from Core DJs and West Coast Cold Midwest Coalition DJs is out there. Y'all was
All I need to do is link. I need to link up with 3 DJs out there, and I'm gonna go ahead and coordinate events as if they booked me. But it's really me putting it together. How do I hear? The only thing I need them to do, get the people to come out because I don't know people out there.
Oh shit,
But
that's DJ.
man. I'm gonna come out there. Even if I come out there for like me and Ben come out there for like a week, not even a week, like a few days towards the end of the week. You feel me? From Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, come back Monday.
Yeah.
I could get an Airbnb, but I come personally and cook for you and the family. But I get an Airbnb, feed the souls of Kansas. That's what I do. That's one thing. I'm a road runner, bro. I do everything in every aspect of what I do. I go in there. It's coming out to cook, but as I'm out there, I'm gonna end up booking a show. I'm gonna end up promoting to the people. 1 week turned into a month. That's just how I rock. You feel me? So it's like the first thing I'm gonna do is feed y'all soul though. Ha!
What I can promise you, like I'm from the land, but when I retired from the military, I came back from Afghanistan, and I spent almost 3 years in the hospital out here before they retired me. And my wife said, I don't want to go back. She liked Kansas. You know what I mean? And so I've been with her for 20 years, going on 21. And I don't like her all that much, but look, she don't like me too neither. You know what I mean? But, 6 kids, 15 grandbabies. And unlike a lot of cats, when I did my time over there, and bro, I had to worry about my bread. I had to worry about no funny business up in my household. walking in and you got no, Dear Johnny letter. You ain't got none.
Yeah.
I ain't got none of that. No, my money wasn't, my bread was good. I'm like, I don't care what anybody say. Life tried that bullshit, but we have been triumphant. And like I said, she don't like me a whole lot, but she's still here 20 years, which means I'm doing something all right.
Hey, you ain't gotta like me to love me.
Yeah, you feel
Hello.
me? You feel
You
me?
ain't gotta like me to love me.
Yeah, she don't hardly even talk to me. Don't talk to me. I'm like, damn. You know,
You know
yeah,
what you do in that moment? You just understand that she really do want you to talk to her. She just being an ass. So
yeah.
walk away and watch how it change. So you're not gonna talk to me? Which one you want?
Oh no. I'm a master at this shit. I'm a Gemini, bro. There's 36 of
Oh
me.
yeah, so you know.
There's 36 of me. You're gonna get one of these assholes. I won't talk to you for 3 or 4 days. We'll be in the same house. Oh, you're old. Don't talk to you? Fine. I'll sleep on the couch. I got 5 bedrooms in my
I'm gonna
motherfucker.
do extra stuff now. I didn't talk to you. I'm not gonna cook for you.
I'm not cooking. I'm not cleaning. The dog's gonna run around. It's gonna be dog hair. You're gonna walk through.
I'm not disciplining the kids for you. They do
Oh,
something wrong. It's
no.
okay with me.
Number 6, 17 years old, Playboy. She is pretty much independent. I done built her a nail salon. She get
See
her,
that?
she got her own money. She got her own car. And she's a competitive gymnast. So,
Yeah.
a cheerleader. So she be like, okay, Dad, I'm going to practice. I'm going to work. Plus, she got her own hustle.
All priorities.
And she says, I'm going to Casey's to get pizza. Do you want, she's feeding me. I ain't got to cook. So that woman can act the fool if she want to. We act the fool if
We
she
breed,
want to.
we breeded dad caregivers. You hear me?
Yeah. So I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? I'm like, all 36 of me will check the fuck out for a few days, and you'll
Hey,
be
it
you'll be
happens.
hungry. I won't turn the heat on when it get cold. I won't close the
Damn.
windows and let the breeze come in on your little tootsies. Your feet will be cold and shit. Oh, you got a little ache? I don't know.
That's funny.
Call that motherfucker you was smiling at because you was being an asshole to me. So guess what?
That part.
And she just looked at, what do you mean? Why you got to go there? Because you went there. Like Nina Simone, not Nina Simone, but 1971, James Baldwin and young lady, they had a conversation and she described, you out there in the world. This is for you ladies and husband.
Right.
Nikki Giovanni, James Baldwin, 1971, conversation says, you're out there in the world and you skinning and grinning and you smiling and you lying to them folks out there and giving them your best. Don't bring the detritus of your shit home to me. Come home and lie to me too. It's relationship advice. I never give that. But if you're going to lie to them and make them feel comfortable, when you come
Come
home,
lie to me and make me feel comfortable.
come home and lie to me too. Okay. Look, we're going to do a part 2.
Part 2.
My door is open to you editorially. You could come to my home. I got a huge backyard. I probably don't have the best barbecue pit, but I'm a charcoal guy, not a gas guy.
I mean, that's Ben Lane right there.
Feel me?
That grill.
Yeah. Come through.
Yeah.
And
He started rubbing his beard, Ben. So
hey,
I think he got something up his sleeve.
hey, yeah, come through. You know what I mean? My charcoal box is full, and I queue 365 days if I could. Even in the snow, I got a barbecue going. I bought an electric George Foreman grill just because I can grill inside.
Hey, inside, I was just about to say that. That's the one you can do it inside. Hello, stop playing.
Yeah, I'm not fucking around. So
I must have impressed the hell out of my homie. I had that grill inside the house.
yeah.
He said, "Are you barbecuing?" I said, "Correction, I'm grilling in the house, nigga. You hear me? Don't ever get mistaken. Barbecue with that charcoal, baby. I'm grilling in the house.
I'm grilling in the house. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Young brother, Dr. Townsend, Pookie F'n Rude. He said, hold up. I'm about to talk my shit. Stop me in my tracks. That was the entertainment value. And then the message, the title met me, that course met me where I was at on that day. And I think my post just said, I'm tired of being quiet. I got years and years of shit. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to talk my shit and use that as the background. that I just came off the road. I was doing something, and I said, "Yeah, you know what? On everything, put that on everything."
Put down everything.
Those 2 songs right there, they're part of my personal arsenal at this point. And I appreciate the creativity, the construction. Go get them. They're out now on all DSPs. Check them out. Is it Pookie F'n Rude on Instagram? Is that
Oh no, on Instagram,
yes?
it's King of Turn Up.
King of
Pookie
Turn
F'n
Up.
Rude.
King of Turn
Yeah.
Up. Pookie F'n Rude.
If they want an easier way to find everything, just go to kingofturnup.com. Boom.
Get your
Any
music,
and everything that
merch.
we do is right there.
Kingofturnup.com. Look, support this brother. I'm supporting him. Whatever I can do for you editorially, my brother, the door is open. I respect you. Then I met Ben, and I respect you even more for someone as busy and dedicated and as active as this young man to dedicate his time to stay with you. Friendships and business often don't mix, but they came
You know
up.
how many times we hear that from people?
You know?
You know how many times we hear that from people and we just fight through it. We
Yeah.
prove the unexpected. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. I be wanting to sock hair out his head. You feel me? He probably want to do the same with me, but I've always taught that if you're in a relationship, from a business relationship, friendship, or even an intimate relationship with anybody, if y'all both agreeing on everything, the shit's fake.
There it is. Yeah, there's going to be turmoil between brothers, friends, lovers, husbands, and wives.
Me and my real brother's fault, and I love him to death. You feel me?
Right.
So if we can't fight and see the importance of after fight, even if it's a verbal argument, if it get physical, get physical. But if after it get physical, we can't shake hands and understand why it got physical, then that means we were never friends in the first place. You get me?
Yeah.
We was never brothers in the first place. So I mean, hey, I would have it no other way. He stuck with me.
Hey, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what I told the boss lady when she brought me. I transitioned out of the military. I said, "Look, I don't need your money. I need an opportunity. I'm going to show you what I can do and make a difference in your world." And you stuck with me for life. We're married now. You understand that, right? This is us. So
I ain't about to marry this black ass nigga, but he stuck.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's figuratively. Y'all tied at the hip. Hey, no Diddy. I'm sorry, I wasn't even.
No Diddy. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm sorry, I wasn't even going there. You know, that slipped out, but I feel that's how I feel it. Because you know, shit is oily, and I'm just, you know, it slipped out, and I'm a Gemini. 32 of me, 36. Actually, I think I gained an additional 4 this year, and so y'all bear with me. At every opportunity I get an opportunity to highlight this young soldier here, I'm going to do it. So y'all about to get sick of me and Pookie F'n Rude and stories about Pookie F'n Rude and stories about Dr. Brandon Townsend, who is teaching in his community and elevating on a community level, not just locally, but nationally. The brother get up and go see about it. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you. I respect that drive. And I appreciate your time and the opportunity to get to
no problem
and meet you. So hey, everything is out now. That's the freshest one. Hold up. That was the leader that got me. This is an entertainer. He's very fun. He's very intelligent. Also, you know, real gems, conversational gems. He's sharing real gems in his shorts, clips about what he's thinking and going through. You know, they said Obama, you know, was a great orator. This brother's from the street, but he has a doctorate degree in life and communicating with people. And he's valuable. He's valuable to us. And I so appreciate you. So,
hallelujah.
Until next time, the Hype Magazine live sessions, Pookie F'n Rude. Hey, give them the Eventbrite, where they gonna get tickets.
All right. Make sure y'all go to Eventbrite.
Yeah.
Go to Eventbrite, check it out for November 22nd, man. Scorpios versus Sagittarius. Pookie F'n Rude, DJ Charisma's Kai, DTB birthday party celebration. If you're a Scorpio, come through. We celebrate your birthday. You're a Sagittarius, come through. We celebrate your birthday. I was born on Thanksgiving at the cluster, so I don't know what I am. I'm a Scorpitarius. But that night, we'll determine who I turned up with the most.
Hey, I love it. And I love DJ Charisma. She's been doing her thing. Shout out Power 106 and Young California. All those movies out there, you feel me? So, all right, I'd keep you on here all day, young brother. But until next time, we out of here. Peace.
Let's get it. I appreciate it.
As an artist, we should reflect the time.
Why you so talented?
Because I'm black.
Why you so amazing?
Because I'm black.
It's really important that we build characters so that people understand their story matters.
2 Chainz and I both are just really into good food.
And when you know you are royalty, you will only aim in life to be royalty.
We're doing it right now. I don't give a damn what they say about me. Yes, I called your ass out. I know I shouldn't be saying this kind of.
Shout out the Hype Magazine Network.
Shout out to the Hype Magazine Network.